Hello YouTube, flashlight enthusiast here. Another Wuben on my channel, again ECL, so Easy Carry Light, the Wuben X2, which as you might notice is a smaller sibling of already reviewed X1. Similar form factor, so flat, 2 batteries built in, triple LED, a bunch of useful features I'm sure many of you will appreciate in their daily companion. Let me tell you all the secrets this little flashlight has. If you are looking for something not only functional but also unique, Wuben got you covered. Looking at the website, they recently added some cool new variants with titanium finish of X2, so you can choose between black with Osram P9, white with Samsung H35D, gradient ramp also with Samsung, but also some new copper and titanium editions that look just so beautiful. However, this beauty comes with additional price that not everybody can accept. Luckily, we've got some extra 35% off early bird discount with code presale 35. So if you're interested, there is a discount there. Enjoy! Alright, so the package definitely looks quite unique and premium. It is magnetic opening, we've got some, this labeling that will suggest what flashlight is here. So inside it is really a nice little package. Attention to detail is just marvelous. So under this, box protecting the manual from, getting damaged in transportation, we've got a really premium package. Everything is protected by this foam. We've got the flashlight itself with clear labeling, what to do about it when it comes for the first time. So it is locked out to protect the flashlight from turning on accidentally in transportation, which is also a nice addition. We've got this really premium looking lanyard. Turns out it is not only a lanyard but also a neat USB to USB-C charging cable. And what we've got here is a diffuser. Last but not least, we also get the vast X2 user manual in different languages. There are no spare O-rings, as you can see, because this flashlight does not require any replacement. And here it is, the Wuben X2, which really reminds me of the X1 that I reviewed recently on my channel. You can definitely check review in the top right corner, somewhere here. But it is a really smaller version, and although the design is pretty similar, we've got a dual battery construction, 14500 I believe, with 2000 mAh capacity, which is indicated here. Obviously do not disassemble this built-in battery pack, unlike the X1. We do have this neat lanyard attachment if you like to attach one, some really nice grooves here, and to be honest, this one, because of the size, lies much better in the hand than X1, which is quite bigger. Some cooling fans here, but also something that I missed on X1, which is the pocket clip. It is quite sturdy but not too sturdy, and it fits perfectly in jeans pocket, etc. And if you'd like to remove it, there are 2 screws to do that without any problem. Okay, and here we also have this triple orange peel reflector design with Osram P9 LEDs or Samsung LH351D if you get the white or gradient ramp version. Personally, I would prefer the LH351D, but to be honest, these Osram P9 LEDs are quite efficient and do not produce much heat, so these are main advantages of these LEDs. You've got nice anti-reflective coating here, obviously some bezel that protects the LED and the glass, which is also nice. But here I think this is probably the most cool feature of the Wuben flashlights. As you could see on X0, it is quite similar here. So we've got the switch hidden under this metal cover that is magnetic, but also, as you can see, we do have the USB-C charging, so no proprietary charging solution here. We do have this waterproof USB-C charging port, and as you can see, I really tried to, flood it with water, submerge it, but it is watertight, 2 meters submersible, so don't worry about water or rain damaging the port in any sort because the magnetic cover is up. No, it is not the case here. Wuben did it really great and well done here. So we've got this squishy switch that requires a little bit to get used to, but when you do, it gives you really nice feedback without producing much noise, and it is really nice to have it here. And we also do have this legendary Wuben battery indicator that I really praise for having this stage between 100 and 90% to give you the overall idea that the flashlight is fully charged. I think this is brilliant, and I think more manufacturers should include this top 10% stage. Do you also recognize happy face here? I thought so. The UI is really simple, but plot twist, you also get the Enthusiast ramping feature if you need to. Okay, so one click for on, one click for off. We've got hold the switch to enter the lowest mode, then hold the switch again to cycle between low, medium, high. So we've got only 3 modes in the loop here, and then double tap for turbo mode, double tap again to return to the previous mode, triple click to go into the strobe mode, and then you also can have this lockout mode that might get in handy because you cannot physically unscrew the flashlight by clicking 4 times from off. The flashlight will blink 3 times, and then you know that the flashlight is locked out. Then the battery indicator will display that is locked out by blinking blue 1, 2, 3, 4 times. To unlock the flashlight, you will enter the previously used mode. Even in such a small flashlight, Wuben decided to accommodate Enthusiast-based feature, which is ramping mode in terms of adjusting different levels. So basically you can have adjustment of low mode between 5 and 100 lumens, medium mode between 100 and 400 lumens, last but not least high mode between 400 and 800 lumens. To do so, enter the mode you'd like to adjust and then click and hold to enter the brightness ramping mode. The flashlight will blink when it reaches the top ramp and then go down. Depress the switch when you hit the desired level of lumens in the desired mode. And if you feel that you messed up and you like to return to the factory settings, then lock out the flashlight 1, 2, 3, 4 and then click 1, 2 and 3 times in a half-second increments. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and when the flashlight unlocks, it means that you've done everything perfectly fine. When it comes to charging, it is really plain and simple, and I really appreciate a non-proprietary charging solution. By the way, C2C protocol is also available. It is a 1 amps charging, so it should take around 2.5 hours to fully charge the batteries inside. Testing the included diffuser. Basically, what you've got here is maybe not warmer, but rather red light, which is always a handy feature, especially in EDC/outdoor flashlight. I didn't know that until I read the website description, but this metal cover also is supposed to serve as an stress relief solution. Do I feel unstressed? Definitely, yeah. Here are my lumen measurements of the Wuben X2 Osram P9 edition. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video. And here is the turbo runtime graph of the Wuben X2 Osram P9, I remind you. So we've got around 57 seconds of turbo runtime before the flashlight started to step down from over 2636 lumens over the course of 23 seconds, so quite a short step down to around 885 lumens, with flashlight head achieving around 45 degrees Celsius, so quite warm but not too hot. And then, as you can see, we've got perfectly flat output regulation. That's really great sign of efficient driver, and the flashlight was able to sustain around 878 lumens with overall runtime of 1 hour and 9 minutes before it actually turned off to protect the battery. Flashlight body is stabilized at 44 degrees Celsius, a really excellent result, especially for 3 emitter flashlight. And then the high mode here, as you can see, we've got a really nice, perfect flat line, around 433 lumens, stable, regulated output with overall runtime of 2 hours and 34 minutes before the flashlight again turned off to protect the circuit. Flashlight body is stabilized at 33 degrees Celsius, so as you can see, again, Wuben provides you with good, regulated outputs with not too much heat, but really perfect for EDC. Great! Alright, so for this comparison, it's really tough choice, but I chose the Zebralight SC600W Mark IV with XHP 50.2 HD 4500K 80 CRI, but also a mix of Nichia 519A in this Noctigon KR4, and also the modded Armitech Prime C2 Pro with XHP 50.3 high intensity 4500K 96 CRI. Enjoy! Alright, summing up, what do I think about the Wuben X2? I really regret getting the Osram P9 LED version because, as you've seen on the specs, LH351D version, apart from high CRI, can also sustain around 800 lumens, and in my test it was more like 890 lumens, so close to 900 lumens from such a small flashlight is really an achievement. Note that this does not include any active cooling system like the X1, so I'm really impressed what Wuben did with this one. We've got simple user interface, fully waterproof and watertight USB-C charging port, no proprietary charging, and although it does feature built-in battery pack, I'm sure that many of us can live with it because it's small EDC flashlight and the charging is really quite fast. We've got quite usable beam profile, and overall the flashlight really catches the eye, and if you add some glowing powder or glowing sticks, this flashlight will truly stand among the crowd of other ordinary flashlights. I like the clip, I really missed one on the X1, and I think this flashlight is nearly perfect, maybe except for the cool whitish Osram P9 LEDs, but it can be easily swapped by unscrewing the 4 screws at the head. So I really like how Wuben approached this one, and I think it is definitely worth getting interested in. So guys, if you know anyone who might be interested in buying Wuben X2 or any other Wuben, make sure to let them know there is a 10% discount for our community. I enclosed the link down below the video, but also you can use the coupon code FE10 for additional small discount, and it also helps the channel to grow. So guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section down below. I encourage you to let me know what do you think about the Wuben X2, and maybe you have one and you have some overall impressions and experience with it, and if you don't hesitate to ask any question. I try to answer them all. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video and you like to help the channel grow. As always guys, I appreciate your support, and I will be coming back to you soon with another video, so stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.